Good morning. Welcome to Prelude to Ulysses. This is that. This is Alex Reads Littler Things, where I will read things that are shorter. You know how some things are longer and some things are shorter? This is the one where I read shorter stuff. This is Alex Reads. We're going to be reading out of Delicious Laughter, Rambunctious Teachings from the Mathwani by Rumi. Still don't know what the Mathwani is or who Rumi is. Let's get started. Wait. We're going to be reading. Sorry, let me fix my hair. We're going to be reading Eyes Shut Facing, Eyes Rolling Around. How have you been today? That's weird. Coffee. It's like tea for the morning. People drink tea in the morning? Let's get going. Uh-oh, is this a long one? Oh, shit. Fuck! Alright, let's go. Eyes shut facing, eyes rolling around. Pay close attention to your mean thoughts. That sourness may be a blessing. As an overcast day brings rain for the roses and relief to the dry soil. Don't look so sourly on your sourness. Alright. It may be it's carrying what you most deeply need and want. What seems to be keeping you from joy. What may be what leads you to joy. Don't call it a dead branch. Call it the live, moist root. Don't always be waiting to see what's behind it. That wait and see poisons your spirit. Reach for it. Fuck all you people! Sorry, reach for it. Hold your meanness to your chest as a healing root. And be through with waiting. I need to hear this. I've been kind of mean. I want to be a kinder person. But never mind. The Sultan Mahmud said to Ayaz, "Your sincerity does not waver in your moments of lust or anger. This stability is true virility. Without it, a king is just a donkey's fart." Love it. The Quran has said what men really are. Where does the animal soul figure into that? Come, walk with me through the butcher shop. See the sheep heads lying on top of the sections of tripe. Their heads are worth less than the fatty tailbone and the tail. They are like the women who, at the push of a penis, lost her clear intellect and became a blind animal. There was once a wise man who had a beautiful daughter with a lovely face and perfect breasts. When she reached maturity, he gave her in marriage to a husband who was not an appropriate match for her. When a melon gets ripe, you must slice it or it gets watery or inedible. He tells his daughter, "Do not get pregnant. This man is a wanderer. He will leave you at any moment to raise the child alone. Father, I value your wisdom and I'll do as you say." Every 2 or 3 days the father came and reminded his daughter of the precautions she should be taking. Nevertheless, she got pregnant. How could it happen when a wife and husband are young? How could it happen otherwise when a wife and husband are young? She had the child and somehow kept it hidden from her father for 5 or 6 months. Then he saw it. "What's this? Didn't I tell you how to pull back from your husband?" "Yes, father, but how am I to do that? A man and a woman are like a flame and a piece of cotton. Can the cotton keep itself from catching fire?" The father replied, "Don't move toward him to receive his semen at this delicious peak time. Be sure you draw back away from him." "But how can I know when his emission is coming? This is hidden and difficult to know exactly." Have I read this before? The father replied, when he's pushing hard at you with his eyes rolling around, that's the crucial time. But father, while his eyes are doing that, mine are sealed shut. So like that, not every understanding can remain clear during the entanglement times of desire and anger. There was once a Sufi who, when the others went out to battle, he stayed behind in the tents with the heavy baggage and the invalids. The light-footed warriors rode off and came back with their trophies. They gave him a present from the battle, but he threw it out of the tent. Why are you angry? I did not take part in the holy war. I have been kept out of the action, and I will not accept anything from it. We have brought back some prisoners who must be executed. Take one and cut off his head, and then you'll be a holy warrior like the rest of us. The cowardly Sufi thought, yes. That's like the injunction. If you don't have water for ablutions, use sand. We're going to take a brief pause and look up the word ablutions. A-B-L-U-T-I-O-N-S. Ablutions. Abba-ba-ba-bum-bum-bum-bum. Abs. Abu. Abu. Albu. A-B-L-U. Ablution. A cleaning with water or other liquid, especially as a religious ritual. Number 2, the liquid used. Number 3, a washing of the hands, body, etc. Okay. Word. We learned something we're going to forget. Oh, coffee. That's the right amount of coffee to put it in that percolator. I keep putting too much coffee. That's where it's at. Okay. So cut off his head like the rest of us, and you'll be like the rest of us. The cowardly Sufi thought, yes, that's like the injunction. If you don't have water for ablutions, use sand. So he led the prisoner behind the tent to wage his holy war. He was back there a long time. The soldiers began wondering. The prisoner had his hands tied behind him, and he was ready to die. Yet this dervish is taking so long. One of them went to investigate and found the prisoner on top of the Sufi, like a man on top of a woman, like a lion on an antelope, gnawing its neck. The infidel was biting the unconscious Sufi on the neck. His beard was soaked in the dervish's blood. This is an image of those of you who have let your animal soul, although bound by many religious laws, yet you still let it get on top of you. You and your religious restrictions lie stunned beneath that fierce animal. The soldiers immediately slew the prisoner and sprinkled rose water on the Sufi to wake him up. He came to. That man, as I was about to behead him, he looked straight at me, and then he rolled his eyes around so wildly that I fainted. The soldiers could not believe it. They advised him, don't even think of going into battle. You'll see eyes there that consider your head no more than a polo ball, and you'll see headless bodies spilling into the mud. And there won't be anyone there to revive you when you faint with a sip of wheat broth. Such things are not for easily fading feminine beings. Stay home. Let the iron warriors of Muhammad do the fighting work. Wow. Let's recap. Remember, hold on to your anger. It is a tool to have that ferocity coiled like a spring. Ow! I have coffee on myself. Oops. So, yeah, sure. Have that anger, sort of. I guess. It's okay to be mean. It's okay to be Oh, mad. I think that's fine. I think it's okay to not bottle all your rage up, but it's also important to, not let it control you, right? I lose it in traffic every day because I have bottled up rage. Every time someone cuts me off, I'm like, oh, I want you to fucking explode, which is not a good way to feel about everybody, people, random strangers. So I don't know. You got to know when to use it correctly too. And then it's what was the whole part about? Someone is excited about some sultan was talking to his slave guy or whatever and says, it's so cool that no matter how mad or horny you are, you're still cool to me. And that's what this insinuates makes a man. The stability is true virility. And then the next story is about how the head of an animal is worth less than its butt. And because of that, it's just like a woman having sex who at the push of a penis. It's really, it's definitely staying that. Let me get some more coffee. Just chill out. So it's also taking this meanness in only its masculine form, right? It's only okay when a dude does it. Not a lot of respect for ladies. And I kind of like the story where he's talking about how he's telling a story about how a dad got his hot daughter to marry some dude, but he's like, dude, don't have a kid with this asshole. I'll probably shave a little bit, maybe. No. And they got pregnant anyways. And he's like, listen, this is easy. All you have to do is look him in the eyes. The dad knows how to tell when a guy's coming, for sure. But she keeps her eyes closed the whole time, which is indicative of how she feels about the whole relationship. No, I don't know. It's a weird story. I don't understand cultures. I don't understand anybody. Why follow traditions you hate? For God or some shit? I don't know. So scared of God. Sad. What a way to live their life. What are you scared of? Like everything. But not God. I'm scared of bears. I think ostriches are a little scary. I don't like driving in traffic. I made a habit out of watching car wreck videos for long periods of time, like idiots in cars, and I think it's twisted my brain. I gotta stop. I can't. They're so fun to watch. They just like outrage me immediately. Bad driving on the internet. I'm addicted to that feeling of hating drivers. Hey, this is actually good. You learn something about yourself. You should probably quit watching those videos. That's probably why you're having all this road rage. Fucking guaranteed. For reals. Okay, sorry. For real though. But she doesn't. I mean, she keeps her eyes sealed shut because she doesn't want to see it. I don't know why I love that. That's just a beautiful, real moment. I loved it. And then the third story. Okay, wait. So there's actually 4 stories. First of all, it says, "Man, you're good at being mad. Do it. Keep being mad, bro." He's like, because one sultan really liked his dude named Aiz, whose sincerity does not waver in moments of lust or anger. Then there's the butcher shop moment, but that's really just the beginning of how women are just like animals in this person's perspective, when they're horny anyways. And then there's the story of the young Sufi who did not go to war. And they're like, oh, they're trying to be nice to him. They're like, oh, hey, man, you could just cut this guy's head off. super sweet. And he went to go cut his head off, but he couldn't stand the sight in the man's eyes. The twitching around wildly made him faint. And then the dude tried to eat him. That dude's a hero. I'm all about, if you're in a situation where you need to bite someone's face off, I don't think you should want to do it, but it's okay to do it. I don't know. But I think that was the heart of this stick to your meanness, because you can be like this face eater if you need to be. I guess. What's the moral of this story? I don't know. You want me to play a song on the guitar? Sure, bro. It's not going to be good. I don't think I'm getting better. So I only... Let's find out. Lighter with that thumb. Back. Okay, that's it for today. Did we learn anything? I don't think so. Did we learn nothing from all these moments? Did we learn nothing from all this time? I'm here, a dumber man than when I was born. I'm here, dumber man. Well, we fucked all that up. It's okay, though. Just tell a story about being mean. I have recently, so I have a work friend that we talk, and my main hobby is reading books. And currently the books I'm reading are frequently of the religious variety. I'm as anti-religious as I can be. And I keep discussing my negative opinions about religion. He's just kind of a sweet, cool person, and I think I'm just being too mean. That's being thoughtless, though. Which is not the same thing as being mean. It's not good, Alex, but you know what I mean, right? You can be mean unintentionally, but I don't think that's what this book is intending. And that's my main failure, is unintentional meanness. I get confused, I get nervous, and then I get mean. Because then people will leave me alone. It's a defense mechanism, and it works. But that's not what they're discussing in that book. It's about at least standing up for yourself. I think I did that pretty well last night. I was in a situation with, in a big meeting where some other boss in my whole building was trying to call out my specific department and make a lie about us. And I was like, fucking, what are you saying? I called him out. And I think I'm going to deal with the consequences of talking to a nepotistic hire as if he was a dumb bitch as soon as I go into work today. But fuck that dude, man. What the fuck, man? He's for sure just, I don't know, just a wiener. Hey, let's not share your life. Why don't you share your life then, dickhole? Oh, man. This has gone on too long. Love you. Don't say that. Don't.